3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Hey y'all, what's up? Darius got the seat on with the air on. He didn't know what noise coming. We looking for the noise. We try to roll up the window and there's noises coming from the seat. Anyways, we gonna say grace. We at Thigh Stop again. We gonna say grace and we gonna get it in. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this food that we're about to receive. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Do you need some spray? Because I just washed my hands.
Oh yes, I do. Mom,
what did I do?
Please.
Did I take it out of my purse?
I don't know what you did, Mom.
Boy,
what happened to the tray?
Jesus. Bless it.
You did take it out your purse.
I'm about to say.
Okay.
I'm about to say, you was gonna get a blessed Jesus on your hand. Anyways, y'all, I got the Thigh Stop again. Y'all know I am crazy about this stuff, and I gotta get it before it runs out. But this be Darius' first time. Tasted it?
Did you spray this on you? I didn't smell it before.
Oh.
The stuff. You didn't spray it?
When?
On your hands.
No, I just washed my hands at the wash.
Oh, so you got it out for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it out home.
Okay.
So, we got.
I'm trying to be so careful. Okay, I got the boneless thighs, which you guys know that I'm a boneless wing king for the girlies. And I can only do boneless wings, and I can't do normal wings.
Ooh.
But usually, well, I like the breast meat that they use, but I've never had. I think I've never had a thigh boneless wing. It's very interesting. Hey, they said true love. What song is that?
So with this, y'all, I was looking at Lady T Sensation, and y'all, she was eating these spicy Korean wing thigh, and you know I had them. She said she originally got them from Muscle and Merit.
Here goes nothing.
That's a grilled chest. Anyway. That's this one, right?
Those are delicious. So,
wow.
I will have you know.
That was delicious. You heard him?
I will have you know these are very
That
iconic.
is different.
They're like, it's almost the consistency of when you get Chinese food. And it's that.
What?
I thought that was a sauce.
It did.
Oh, this is close. Yeah. So I don't know how to explain it. It's like thin and crispy, not like a big a boneless chicken wing. You know what I'm saying?
It's all meat. Dark meat.
Right.
I mean, the other one is white meat, right?
Well, yeah.
The rest. These are so good, y'all. I had to get them again because I was like, when are they going? I know they're gonna discontinue them. Look at them.
What was I gonna say?
These are good, y'all. I don't care if y'all like, oh, she just did a wing stop. That's what it'd be like.
I got lemon pepper fries this time. Now, if you don't like Wingstop's fries, I think there's something wrong with you.
Why?
Because normally I do understand the struggle with liking soggy fries. Like the best fries to me are McDonald's and Wingstop.
Oh, y'all know what? I really McDonald's?
I can eat McDonald's fries with sweet and sour sauce any day.
So good. And time to grub with Sharice. Girl, what is wrong with you? I saw your video saying they were soggy. You didn't like them. Girl, that has to be your Wingstop.
Yeah, it depends on the Wingstop a lot.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask it for extra crispy.
For some reason, I didn't feel like they did mine. I feel like they did do mine with extra crispy. I don't know if you just told them the whole order or what'd you say?
The whole order.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't like to be salty.
Well,
I hate salty down.
we gotta let them know the other extra crispy.
You don't want it? You don't want it extra crispy?
No. I just didn't know if it. This is my first time trying it, so I can't tell if it's extra crispy or not. So you just went in there and said you want the whole order extra crispy, right? Mm-hmm. Which means that mine are extra crispy. Mm-hmm. And it's better. Well, I don't know if it's better this way, but these are definitely. I think these are better than the regular boneless.
That's what I said. The regular tender?
Yeah, they're very crispy.
Mm-hmm. And they not fat like you think they were gonna be.
Well, I just can't get down with big chicken.
Why? I know sometimes thighs be huge, y'all. I don't like big. I don't like big legs or wings.
Don't even say big legs.
Breast I can really take a big breast.
I can't do no big legs or big wings. That I will not eat that. Or I will try, but I will gag. So I don't know. It's something about it being so huge and big.
Woo, y'all. Girl, tell y'all Wingstop. Okay, it took a while for us to order in. But you got to order online and say pick up. Bomb.
I'm not supposed to eat this, by the way, guys.
He was gonna go for their bread.
Which would have been a lot, but I definitely would have got Panera Bread if they didn't have the boneless wings. I mean the thighs. I just wanted to try them.
For one time, for the first time, cause you ain't gonna be able. By the time you.
Right. Well, I'm never gonna be able. Well, not that I'm never gonna be able to have Wingstop again, but
Who knows?
I just gotta be mindful of what I'm eating.
Yeah. And he's been doing
not as mindful as Dad. I don't have to be. I don't think, because it's just different. Losing weight and gaining weight is different. And everybody's body is different too.
It's all good, y'all.
I don't drink sodas anymore, even though I do crave them all the time. And I'm over here drinking Dasani. I feel like at this point I don't feel like Dasani tastes that nasty anymore. I used to think it was horrible, but I drink it so often because most places have Dasani.
You're used to it now.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I don't even taste it doesn't taste alkaline-y anymore, or whatever it was.
No?
What was I gonna say? They're probably going, what is that? Why are they eating in the car? Weirdos.
Who?
Those people right there.
I don't be paying no
Why am I
attention.
full all of a sudden? I took one drink of water.
You say you getting full? Boy, bye.
No.
Extra fries. I ain't eat no corn, I ain't no fries, no nothing. I'm just gonna eat my 8 pieces. Y'all. I was like say, we are going to be at the Memphis, Tennessee, doing a meet and greet. What are you looking at there?
I know they mad. What was that?
At the Wolf Chase Mall.
Sorry.
From on July 18th, Sunday, July 18th, from 2 to 4. And we're gonna be in the food court.
So.
That was good. I told that yoga, hey! I sure did.
So 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Excuse me, said the pig. What you say?
Sorry, I have to.
10 out of 10 would recommend?
I have to regroup.
I got a grape soda here.
10 out of 10.
Great.
First of all.
Oh.
If I was getting soda, it wouldn't be grape. I'll tell you that. Second of
That
all,
grape
sorry,
poppin'.
I'm being nosy at the same time.
Darius, they doing their job.
Okay, I
something.
get that. I know they
getting
hate their
paid
lives
to do
though.
that.
I get that. But I know they hate their lives though.
They don't hate their lives.
Well,
they
when I
getting
was
paid a paycheck.
That does not mean you can't hate your job.
Well, they ain't hating it too much.
No, but whatever he was pulling out the garbage, I just watch his facial expressions. And he's literally gagging. He's not. Look, he said I can't do it. Anyways, they're taking out the trash.
This is his first time working, Darius.
No, it's not. Why we always think we know people's life stories? It's not his first time working. He just don't want to take out the trash.
And you'll be like that too. Like you could never.
I never had to take out the trash at Five Below. But I was the best employee.
I can tell he's spoiled though. Let's go. He's spoiled.
I hope now one of them going back in there to make no food. He touching the wall like this.
Darius, he got gloves on.
I know. So he can go back in there and say, all right, where the chicken at? Let me fry these thighs real
You know
quick.
what? He gonna see this video and he gonna be like, danger.
He say, let me fry these thighs real quick. What's the next order? Give me the ticket. Anyways, let's stop talking about them. They look like very nice people. Look, yeah, pick up that garbage. Very good. He just very strong. Very, like, you could tell they're peaceful and charismatic.
I think they just started working here.
Mom, why do you say that?
Cause I could tell.
You can tell how.
This is new.
How can you tell?
But that's okay. Cause he didn't know how to do the garbage thing.
Okay, well maybe it's just his first time doing the garbage.
I'm wrong.
Actually, let's read it. Let's read it the way it's supposed to be read. I think he's been working for a little bit, and the reason why is because he has his shirt unbuttoned from top to bottom. Okay, he's comfortable with the manager. He doesn't feel like he has to put on a show.
Maybe because he had orientation with her.
So all of a sudden you have orientation with Carol, and you can just be lax at work.
That was Michelle.
It's close enough. Anyways, let's stop talking about these people. They look very nice, and I don't know why we insist on doing this. I blame you. I guess I was the one being.
You done eating?
Yes, I don't know why. For whatever, my stomach said stop.
Your stomach did not say stop.
Yes, it did say stop.
It never did say go.
It did. It said stop. And it made a fist at me. Anyways, listen. What should we talk about? There's plenty of stuff too.
Why?
I don't know what the girlies want to talk about.
What the girls have been talking about on the internet.
But I don't know what your girlies want to talk about. I feel like your girlies are different than my girlies. Not my girlies.
Yeah,
but you're different. Your girlies are different than the girlies that I hang out with.
But your stuff is all about the community.
What community? Mom.
Not that community, makeup community.
What?
James Charles?
No, it's not about the makeup community.
Oh.
When's the last time I talked about James Charles?
Just yesterday.
Okay, before then. Listen, I found out when you ask somebody, when's the last time you did X, Y, and Z, you have to get the last 2 times, because they might have done it recently and they didn't think they slick. Anyways, I just talked about James Charles yesterday. When's the last time I talked about it before then?
Oh, last week?
That was not true.
This was.
What was it about?
We was talking about him with other people.
Him existing with, what does that mean?
That's what we were talking about him.
We were not. And it's never about the makeup community ever, actually. So I was tried. James Charles hasn't even been on the internet since March, I think.
You said he was back. You said all the girls are trying to come back.
They are trying to come back. And he just came back yesterday or 2 days ago. Anyways, I'm always tried. This is not a good start to the video. So, that's not what I care about. I don't think they care about that either. I don't know. Let's talk about Sha'Carri Richardson.
Who?
Sha'Carri Richardson. That's her name, right? Sha'Carri Richardson.
Y'all, that right there.
Well, they don't know the full tea. I can guarantee.
They do know the full tea. That went viral.
No, it didn't.
Oh, what she said?
The full tea, Mom. The full tea is what I said.
Okay, whatever.
So everybody knows who Sha'Carri Richardson was. So let me tell you my storyline, my point of view. I want to say a couple weeks ago I was on YouTube, I think it was, and I saw a little thing on my feed on YouTube that said, "This is now the fastest woman in America." And I said, okay, let's get it now, because she was giving the girls a stiletto nail. She was giving the girls a copper wig. And I said, very much so, okay, let's get it now. I'm with the bad knees with his friends, is what I said. And then, so I watched the video of her, like, the racing video that everybody has seen. And I was like, wow. And then she ran to her mom, or her grandma. And she gave her a hug and all this other stuff. And I was like, wow, like, and everyone was talking about the Olympics are going to be dominated by these black people. And these specific black people. And I was going, okay, wow, let's get it now. And then, this is what happened. So then a couple of days ago, I don't know how long ago it's been, I think it was last week, when they came out talking about some Sha'Carri Richardson now is not gonna be, or she can't continue because of the marijuana thing, which everyone heard about. And I said, no way. And now the thing about it is I didn't say no way, like, most people understand that she knew what she was doing when she
said she did.
She knew what she was doing when she did weed. That's what you would say. She smoked. And athletes know. You know, when you're an athlete, you can't do those things because the rules are the rules. And I think most people agree with that. I think most people's issue is that I don't think those should be the rules. I don't think the rules should be that marijuana should not be, consumed or whatever the case may be. And the issue is that she knew that, though, just like everyone else knows that. Especially as an athlete, you know that you can't do that. So she knew, whatever. I don't know if hindsight was 20/20 because she obviously knew before she did it. She knew it could jeopardize her spot. So whatever. I think that the rules shouldn't be a thing, but that's just my opinion. But anyways, I felt really bad about the situation because I was like, oh dang, like she can't, this is ruining her reputation, blah, 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 blah. That's bad, that's horrible.
I was like, man, that's crazy, because she was killing it.
Right, I felt really bad for her. And I really wanted her to compete. And then I was on the phone with Malik. I was on the phone with Malik, and
was that the night I came downstairs?
No, this is both nights before that. I was on the phone with Malik, and I said,
y'all know people always trying to bring up your past, your tweets.
I was on the phone with Malik, and I was talking to myself, oh my god, it's so horrible that she's not gonna be, competing anymore. And he said, I don't care. And I said, what was that? I said, what do you mean you don't care? He said she's extremely homophobic. And I said, what? And he did dig up all of her tweets. And I said, what? And first of all, I want to say March 29th, she said, if you support Lil Nas X, unfollow me now, is what she said.
She sure did.
When she
said that?
That was March 29th of this year.
Dang.
So don't try to say it was old.
I thought it was old, 2015.
There was one was 2015. The 2015 one was worse. In 2015, she said, if you are a man and you wear the color pink, that you deserve to die in a pit.
Yeah, she did say that. She said all that stuff.
And that you, she said, because that's gay ASF.
Yep.
Gay ASF is what she said.
She did say that.
And I said, I did not believe Malik when he told me that. I didn't. So I had to look it up for myself. Because I was like, nuh-uh. Like, that's so crazy. Some people you just think are so legendary and iconic. Why does everybody... This is what it is. And let's talk about it, actually. Oh, everyone hates when I talk.
Let's talk about it.
Everyone hates when I talk, but let's talk about it. This is my opinion. I hate when people say this is my opinion. Ugh, and I hate saying it myself.
I
it's just like, oh, this is my opinion. Like, okay, whatever. Anyways, so I think that, and let's see if you agree with me. If you date someone, their beliefs become your beliefs.
No.
And let me explain what that means.
That's not true.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. If you date someone with certain beliefs, you are condoning those same beliefs, whatever they are. So let's say dad. Let's say, let's say what do we want to, what problematic person do we want to make him? Let's say he was fat phobic. Let's say dad was fat phobic. Well, the thing about it is it's just, okay, you guys are married, and all of a sudden, let's say all of a sudden yesterday you found out he was fat phobic, that'd be very different. But, and you guys have been married for 20 plus years. Let's say you start dating dad, and you guys have been dating for a month, and then you find out that he's X, Y, and Z, all of these things that are bad. And by bad, I mean, let's say he's racist, and he's fat phobic, and blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. I feel like you are condoning that if you don't say something, try to fix, or if you don't say something, and
you can say something, you can't change nobody's
No, I'm saying, but you staying with them. So let's say all of a sudden you decide to stay with them.
Okay.
I feel like you're condoning
That's not
that.
true.
I think so. For example,
that's not true. There's some things that you're not gonna agree with your family with, but that don't mean you can get them away. And
family is not dating somebody that you just started dating for a month.
I'm just saying, you just can't just say, okay, oh, you don't believe in that, so I don't love you. I'm out of love with you now. You can't do that.
I didn't say you were in love with them. I just said you were dating them for a month.
Oh, a month.
I literally just said that. Now I said it was very different if you were married to somebody for 20 years.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you found out that they were fat phobic. But I'm saying you started dating them. It's been a month, and you will find out
that's
that they're
a
this,
red
this,
flag
and that.
to me.
And then you don't agree with those things,
right,
but you still decide to stay with them, and they show no promise of changing. I feel like that's a conflict of interest. Like, it's conflicting. And the reason why I bring that up is because both Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo, you know who Billie Eilish is though, right?
I heard that name, I think.
I'm sure they know who both of those people are. But both Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo, well, first of all, I would say Billie Eilish's situation is worse. Billie Eilish is now, she's 19, I think, or maybe she just turned, or no, she didn't just turn 18. I think she just turned 19 or something like that, or maybe she's close to being 19. She just came out with a song called Your Power. Your Power talks about child grooming. Do you know what that is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew you didn't. That's why you're laughing. What is it?
I do know what child grooming is.
What is it?
What is it?
Don't ask me, you know what it is.
What is it?
Child grooming is when you basically...
Is it like grooming a child? Like raising a child?
That's child rearing.
Okay, so is
it's
it
not
the same
just
thing?
raising a child.
But it's raising a child to believe different things that you believe, right?
Yes, kind of similar,
so
yeah.
What's the difference?
It's basically like you're grooming a child to kind of trust you, so that they can. You almost are. It's like manipulation, basically. You're making yourself.
I already knew you was gonna go there.
It is manipulation. That's what child grooming is. You're grooming a child
to be like you and have your thoughts and have your ways.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like they're in a vulnerable situation being a child, and you are putting yourself in a trustworthy place and then manipulating them to do what you want them to do. That's what child grooming is. Anyway, she just made a song. Billie Eilish made a song about child grooming called Your Power. And she talks about how, like, she was younger. She was like 16 or 15, whatever. She was dating this man. I don't know how old he was. Maybe in his 20s. I don't remember. Whatever. But it was a significant age gap. And borderline illegal. And she just talks about how Well, she just talks about how manipulation and child grooming, blah, 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 in the song. I don't know if she was talking about her own experience, but that's when it came up, when we found out she had this boyfriend who was older than her, and blah, 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 blah. So people speculate that the song is about that situation. 2 weeks later, we found out she has another boyfriend. Okay, now, she has a boyfriend. She's 18 still, I think, or she just turned 19, whatever the case may be. And her boyfriend's 30.
Okay.
Or 29. He's 29, actually. 29. Right? So she just had this song about child grooming and manipulation and power, and now she's dating a 30-year-old. Freshly legal. Less than a year legal. And then her boyfriend is so problematic. Racist, sexist, homophobic, fatphobic. There's so many tweets that came out of him saying this, and that. And everyone was attacking Billie Eilish, which I don't think you should attack Billie Eilish, but like, how is that not also Billie Eilish's fault? That her boyfriend is all of these things and she still wants to be with him. Or like, she's still condoning that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe she fell in too deep. And my thing is like, that's the thing for me. Like, okay, she's an advocate for, you know, just human rights in general, from the whole kit and caboodle, from racism to homophobia, all that stuff. She's been a voice in that manner. And then you go and date someone who is all of those things that you've been vocally against. What does that make you? To me, that just, I don't know, like, what is that I don't think that she all of a sudden agrees with homophobia and racism, but I feel like now it's like, it's not that important to you. I don't know if I'm making sense ever. Like, it just can't be that important to you if you are okay with dating someone, because you might be vocal and say all of these things. So is she still dating him? Yes. Yes, she is. And I don't know if he's still like that. I don't know when those tweets were. Right, and you don't know if he's going to change. And they were bad, though. They were bad. I understand they could have been bad, but you don't know. They were worse than Sha'Carri's. You don't know if he's going to change. Worse. People can change. I do agree. I think people can change. And he probably said that was old me. I was young. I was stupid. Well, we don't. I don't know specifically. So I could look it up and find out when the tweets were, because then that would change my opinion. Either way, I don't know if he's changed or not. But my thing is like, we got about 4 minutes with y'all, because we ain't gonna keep y'all long. Dang, on this whole video, I'm looking bitter. I always choose topics that people some kind of controversy. Sorry that I just want to hear everyone's opinion about this. But anyways, also Olivia Rodrigo, hers is way less situation. Her boyfriend, I don't know how, I think he's 26 or 24 or whatever, and she just turned 18 as well. And he's also very homophobic, and so that's it. What did he say? He said something. It's just like so crazy how all these people, like, I feel like if you're a black woman, there's no way you could date a white man and who was racist. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, it just goes against you. So when you're a person who's not in it at all, and you're supposed to be an advocate, now that makes you feel like, oh, you're dating this person who's all of these things that you are so against because it doesn't affect you hard enough. Does that make sense? I don't know. And I promise you, I always think that I sound perfectly sane and normal. Perfectly sane and normal on the video. And then no one agrees with me, which is fine. I honestly, it's kind of a back and forth thing. I get your opinion, you get mine. But and I feel like there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying right now. I'm just trying to make sure. And you never back me up. No, you just sit there and go, okay. Darius, you know why? You know why? Because sometimes I don't. Every time I have my own opinion too. Okay, well, and please. Sometimes, please let me know right now. But you know what? I just said what I said. Do you agree with what I'm saying? I agree with what you said. But it depends on if the person's trying to change. That they did the tweets a long time ago. That's a different story. Because they could be like, you know what? I did some stupid stuff back in the day. And then, I have heard people say that. And they made some bad mistakes back in the day when they were young. Because when you young, sometimes you trolling, you just doing stuff, and you ain't got no business doing. And then as you get older, you feel like, man, that was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. Because you're trying to be funny. It's a lot of trolls out here that don't know what they're doing. And then when they get older, they're going to realize, I shouldn't have did that. Right. I completely agree
And
with that. And I
he
also,
may be at that point in his life. He's 30.
I also agree that some people,
oh, they literally running around
okay,
the
let's
thing.
get it now. I'm with a bad and he's with his friends. Hey!
I seen that. I'm like, what? Like, is they running from somebody?
Girl, if they was running, we should be running too.
That's what I said.
Hey.
Oh, he stopped. Come on, man.
It's
Come on,
hot out here.
Pick it up, pick it up. There you go.
It is hot out here. I don't know how they running out here.
Super hot. Anyway, we finna go.
Anyways, and I also do understand if they don't. Sometimes you don't know. It's not like they're gonna dig up people's old tweets. They probably found out with the rest of the world. So it's a lot of different factors into it.
That is crazy to me how people just bring. They try to dig.
They do.
Dig.
I think it's very tried.
Dig. Every time somebody.
Like I'm glad I'm aware now. But like, who went and said, let's look up Sha'Carri, what's her last name, Richardson? Her old tweets. Let's just look it up. Like, why?
They do
what
everybody like
what
that.
were you doing that for? Like, I'm glad that I'm in the know now. That
they did. What's that lady that was that makeup artist? Tati? Is she? That's the
Tati
makeup,
Westbrook?
Is that the makeup artist?
The one who was in a scandal with James Charles? Yeah. What about her?
Then they looked up her tweets. Her old tweets.
I don't remember.
And she was like, I was just. Oh yeah. She was like, I was just young.
And a lot of people are just young, and I get that.
She was young.
I get all the above.
I feel that. I feel you on that.
Guys, I'm 20. I'm so old.
What's your tweets been like?
I never tweeted anything.
Me either. That's why you couldn't find somebody try to look up tweets.
Don't look at my Facebook though.
Don't look.
I'm just kidding. I honestly don't remember what I was posting.
I don't do anything, and I wouldn't do anything to hurt somebody's feelings.
I don't remember.
You know, so
well, you
that's
didn't
not
have
even in
social media
my
until you were. So, and then, anyways, but I actually don't know what I was posting when I was 12 and 13. But like, really, if there was something that was a little like, what was that? I don't know if you can really blame me. I actually don't even remember. Like, I was literally 13
See, and that's
old.
what you will have to say. Listen, I was 13 years old. I'm 20 now. I might.
I feel like 13 is a little, like, if somebody came out with tweets that this guy was 13 posting this, I'd be like, 13, you guys tried it. But if they, I feel like there's a certain age where I'd be like, oh, well.
15. How about 17? 16, 17, you still immature sometimes.
Yeah, I've said some crazy
And you trying to
things.
be a jokester.
I've said some crazy
like
things.
throwing like if you, Jason, for instance, you throw library books on a thing and 12 pages out and throw it all on the lines. That's you know, something like that. If you do something like that, then you know it's just a joke.
I never did that. I do know people who did do that, but it was not me. And that you putting it in those words does make it sound crazy, and I wasn't doing any of those things.
But what I'm just saying,
I was just with the people who did them.
I know you were, and I'm just like, something like that is just dumb.
That is grotesque and disgusting. I would never do something like that. I didn't do it then, but I'm
like
just saying.
paper towel in somebody's house.
Huh?
Paper towel in somebody's house or tissue in somebody's house.
Doing what with it?
Tissue paper, just going all the way around their line, just taking the roll of tissue and going around in they trees.
Have you ever egged somebody's house?
Hello?
Have you ever egged in someone's house?
No. Have you?
No.
Really? Who is that calling me?
Mom.
Anyways, y'all. Oh, they probably called me for my food. I'm supposed to be picking up my stuff right there.
Mom.
I love y'all. You want to still talk?
I had things to say.
Okay, we still more talk. Okay, we got more stuff to say. While he drink 8 sips.
I love everyone, and these are just my opinions in this video. I just want everyone to know that don't attack any of the people that I talked about in this video. Sha'Carri Richardson is still a beautiful black woman who is going to race in whatever year. I don't know if she's going to be at the Olympics or not. But I wouldn't say she's a wonderful person, but because normally I would say, oh my god, wonderful. Anyways, now that you have this information, do what you will with that information. You can look it up yourself if you don't believe me.
She's probably changed now since her mother died. Something that changed.
I guess, yeah, maybe she could. I don't know. Yeah.
Did she apologize for the tweets?
Not enough people are talking about it, and that's the real tea. I didn't know if I wanted to get into it. The reason why she didn't apologize for the tweets is because not enough people are talking about it, because people don't care about homophobia. Let's put it that way. The black community will put black over homophobia, and that's why we haven't been talking about it. Because I can guarantee you, if Sha'Carri Richardson said something racist, so like if she said something anti-black, it would be everywhere. It would be on the shade room. It would be everywhere. But because it was homophobic, the black community said, actually, she's black. So, anyways, they said, yes, please, yes. Is what they said. What we said. And not we, because I didn't say that. I'm trying to make it more aware. But it definitely would have been everywhere if she said something anti-black. Are you crazy? But because it was homophobic, no one's talking about it.
Okay.
So, I just wanted to put that out there so everyone knew we were on the same page. We pick and choose who we want to cancel and when.
And then you bring them back.
Well, yes. Everyone gets brought back. It's just the fact. I've come to the conclusion that everyone's going to be brought back.
Everybody's going to be brought back. It's just going to be,
you'll
be canceled for a few days.
No one is perfect. There are people who should be canceled, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. I just went on Jeffree Star's page, and he was thriving. Even though I don't watch him. And I don't know anybody else who watches him.
But you went on his page.
Because I was like, I wonder how he's doing.
Oh, that's nice.
No, not his well-being. He just got into a car accident. Did you know that? Not just. That was probably about 2 months ago or something. Yeah, he's fine. Mad. He's fine. He was in his Rolls Royce, because now he lives in Detroit, Michigan, or something.
Does he?
No, he doesn't live in Detroit.
I can't believe he had bought that big old house and then sold it.
Did he sell it?
He did. He put it on market.
Well, I don't know. I think he moved somewhere else. He moved somewhere up north, like in a random location. Not there being a pocket right here I didn't know about. Anyways, and then yeah, he lives up there, and he was in his Rolls Royce, and there was some.
Want to turn off?
I did.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ooh. What was that?
You turned the car off?
No, I'm trying to turn the air down. Please.
Yeah, our camera went off. So, we were talking about the problematic.
Oh, because the camera shut off. I was confused with what you were saying. Yes, the camera did shut off. And so did the car. Anyways, we were talking about. I was saying something though other than that. Well, but anyways, we want to reconvene because I found the tweets from the guy and I want to say them.
Yeah, we do. We found tweets, and that makes me. I can't even see y'all.
They can see you. Oh yeah, come back. Anyways, no. This is Billie Eilish's boyfriend, who's 30 now, or 29, one of the two. Because she wanted to find out what years they were. Okay.
So let me just get this right. First of all, I told Darius that this girl may be whipped. The 18-year-old with the 29-year-old. Because for her to stay, you guys need to hear some of these tweets that he said. Now, when you're discussing it, I did not know it was that deep. The stuff that he was saying, and this will happen only like 2-3 years ago in 2018.
No, this happened. No, that was the other guy. This guy happened 5 years ago, but he was 24.
24 is still enough to know right and wrong and what to say.
Well, let me tell you what he said. This is just him responding to somebody.
I don't know.
He said HELL no, and then he said the N-word. That was in one response, and then he said something about liking Trump. That's what somebody said. Then he said, Asian people with hospital masks on, what the F are you doing? He said God contradiction, the great all loving, but he's a FAGGOT hater.
And see, that's what that I really got mad about that, but go ahead.
He said congrats to FAGGOT Royale, blah 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 blah. He said Adele looks like a British Miss Piggy. Anyways, what does jowl mean? JOWL.
I don't know.
Anyways, he said Adele and her jowl don't deserve that award. He said I didn't know Lady Gaga was black. Is that supposed to be
that's got nothing to do with a fat joke?
No,
right?
No. Okay, it's hot in here now. Please.
You want me to start the car again, boy?
Yes, please.
You a spoiled brat.
Cause I'm hot and I'm sweating. Hey.
This thing over.
Let me say this. didn't turn on.
Come on.
Let me continue. He also said, for the record, girls that say they are free spirits are just SLUTS. Anyways, this is Billie Eilish's boyfriend, and
Horrible,
I just don't...
Y'all hear some of the stuff he's saying? It's horrible.
Like...
Horrible.
And again, I want to preface that I was laughing because I wasn't supposed to laugh. Because I don't think that's funny. I think he actually did a lot. What else was I going to say? And Olivia Rodrigo's boyfriend, he was
21.
Yeah, he was 21. He was 21 when he said, let me go to his tweet. Oh.
Now he was 21. Do y'all think that's too young?
Well, I'm about to be 21. And people rip me to shreds.
And some of the things you say, I feel that you're just so young, you don't understand yet.
Yeah, and I do think it's a generational thing. I think that I thought about that. There are some things, obviously, I can only say what I can say at my age, and I'm obviously going to think what I think at my age, and I might grow and mature and think something different.
Because you only been living on this earth for so long.
Right, but I also do think that there's some things that are just a generational thing where, like, I'm never going to think the same as you because of a generational difference.
Right, the Gen Zs.
Well, I don't know about the Gen Zs. You love saying Gen Zs. Anyways, there are some things that I just don't think that... I think there are some things that I think are generational, and I get that there are some things that I'm going to need more experience to talk about. But I think it's very arrogant to think that just because you've had... Not saying that you are thinking this or anybody else is. Just because you've had longer experience on this earth, that someone with a different opinion is just not old enough to know. Does that make sense? Just because someone has a different opinion than you, just doesn't mean all of a sudden that you just don't...
Yeah, you can know a lot.
You just haven't been where I've been. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But I do completely understand that people are going to be... people are in different generations are going to think differently, and there's some things that we're going to think now that we're going to always think,
right, exactly.
No matter. But anyways,
that's true.
Her boyfriend, Olivia Rodrigo's boyfriend, said, I cannot. Oh my gosh, that guy did say that Nikita Dragon was a dude. That was really disrespectful.
What tweets are you looking at?
I follow this page on Instagram called Exposing Celeb, and they literally just post every single day about all the tea and the drama about every single TikToker and YouTuber. Not the black ones, you can go to Shade Room for that one. It's mostly white TikTokers and white creators. But and like A-list celebrities and stuff, but the stuff is always really crazy.
At any rate.
No, I'm coming, I'm getting it. Where's she at? If I don't find her.
Oh, you're trying to find the tweets.
Well, basically what he said was, but I don't want to sum up his words. I want to actually read what he said. It's a little farther up. That's probably why.
Well, y'all, while he's trying to find that, I just want y'all to let y'all know that my garlic butter is on sale right now.
Oh, I forgot about that.
On Amazon. It made Amazon #1 bestseller. Thank you guys so much, and still is Amazon's #1 bestseller on seasoning
mixes. Okay, here it is.
And I appreciate y'all.
He said, I agree that gay characters should not be allowed in Disney, and our children should not be exposed to that disgusting behavior. Now, who's to say that half of you don't agree with that?
Right.
But it's still homophobic, and he said it. That was the only tweet that came out for him.
That was the only one?
On this post. I don't know if he said other things. I'm sure if he was bold enough to say this online in 2018, I'm sure he said many other things.
But that's the only one.
But that's the only one on this specific post that I've seen. I'm looking at this specific post by this person. I don't know if he's done other things. I didn't look up his other stuff. But anyways, that's what he said. And
if I had to choose between him and the other guy, I would choose the other guy.
Like, who's worse?
Cutting him off with an axe.
I'm cutting them both off.
Even though, because y'all, just like age 25, 29, 25, 29. Listen, I think that you should be a little bit more. He said a lot of things. A lot of things that were insult to people.
I get that you're still young and ignorant when
people's physical.
My age, but
even he insulted God himself, God the Creator. He insulted He insulted a lot of people.
Like,
he said a lot. He insulted a lot of people.
He actually
The black community too, didn't he?
Well, he said the N-word. I don't think he said anything specific. I know, but I was just saying I was just saying he didn't say something specifically about black people, but he did say the N-word, yes. And also, yeah, it's just so many things. But I feel like you can, even then, like, there's this guy named I don't know, Tony Lopez, or if it's his brother Andre, whatever his name is. I don't know the people. They're very popular TikTokers. This guy had literally, I could write a whole book of how many things that he said.
It's a fly.
Something got in here. I hate flies.
Go ahead, keep talking. He gonna get up this car today.
Okay. Anyways,
did he get out?
No, he didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Boyd. He's a TikToker, and just the girlies love him. But he did say all of these things that were literally terrible. Everything from homophobic things to racist things to sexist things. And I mean, literally, the page was so long of how many tweets and posts that he had about it, and they were really bad too. He said that he literally said that all girls are good for was sex. Anyways, who
said that?
This boy who's a TikToker, and he's thriving, and everyone loves him and eats him up to this day. After his tweets came out, he was canceled for actually 30 seconds, and then everyone said, "Yes, slay queen, slay. We love you." And he is thriving right now, and it's just so crazy how you can be that hateful and say whatever you want to say and still be thriving.
Is it to him, or are you talking about the people that's choosing him? The people say, "Yay, queen, slay, queen, slay."
It's the people that's choosing him. It's everybody involved. Like, the fact that he can do that and get away with it.
This thing gonna get out my car today. Open your car door. Just open the car door. Give him more access to get out.
Okay, well, anyways, the fact that he can do that, and like I just feel like, you know, people won't get canceled for anything. My stance on cancellation is like, yes, there's some things you shouldn't say, some things that you
just keep to yourself.
I think he went out.
Okay.
There's some things that you should keep to yourself and not say. And there are some people who like really need to be canceled for real. Like, I think he just did too much. Like, I really think he did too much, and there shouldn't have been a revival for him, and there was. Like, I think there always inevitably is gonna be. I don't know. I don't see one for Shane Dawson though, for whatever reason.
Oh boy, the cancellation or what? What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him coming back for whatever reason. Like, his is really bad. Like, I don't know why his is really bad versus, I think that
because I think some people put him so much on top of a pedestal for so long.
Yeah, but I feel like this boy that I'm talking about did more things than Shane Dawson did.
Huh?
I think that this boy that I'm talking about did more things than Shane Dawson did.
Yeah, he said some pretty harsh things. I think Jane.
Oh no, not that boy. I'm talking about a different boy, Mom. This boy outdoes all three of the people that we talked about.
I don't want to hear.
His stuff is crazy, and he's thriving right now.
What's his
doing
name?
TikTok dances. I don't know if it's Tony or they're
black?
brothers. No, he's white. If you were black and you did this, definitely would be canceled by everyone. I don't want to talk about my opinions about that, because everyone would get on me. But yes, it's partially the reason why he's back is because he's white. The reason why he's back and thriving is because.
So if he was black, he wouldn't be thriving still?
No, not nearly as much. People said, actually, no, we are gonna eat him up. And I promise you, if you are a straight white boy on TikTok and you were born with an inkling of attractiveness, I mean, just a tad, you will forever have it. No matter what you do or say, people will forgive you. Point blank, period. You will always have fans.
And what do you think?
No matter what you said, I think it's horrible.
What if you're a nice, handsome little black man boy?
I don't think it's the same. People don't treat black people the same as white people. It's just not the case. It's just not the case.
Would you get canceled? Would a black person get canceled by their own community?
What?
Would a black person get canceled by their own community?
Yes. What?
If they did something like that boy did.
Yeah. I think everyone is gonna come back, but I just don't think it would be on the same level as this boy. Like, this boy did too much. Like, he just did too much to be where he's at. Like, it was just really a lot. Like, my jaw was on the ground when I was reading those tweets. And I was like, how can he be so vile?
It was recently?
No, but old enough for him to have not been doing that.
And know better.
Like bad stuff. Well, when I was his age, we're probably about the same age. He's probably like, no, actually he's a little bit older. He might be, it's hard keeping up and realizing everyone's age. He might be 25 now. So he probably was like, definitely old enough. He was older than I am, but I never at any point was ever tweeting slurs, saying that women were only good for sex, you know, saying F-A-G-G-O-T, saying, like, I wasn't doing that ever in my life. Like, ever. So, I just don't get it.
What was his household like?
I don't know. Nor do I care. That doesn't make it right. Oh, I don't like talking about this. This is a throwaway video because everyone ends up getting on me when all I am speaking is the 100% truth, and I'll tell you that. All I'm speaking is literally the 100% truth, and if you don't agree with me, that's okay. Agree to disagree, but I'm not the villain here. I'm not the one that you should be talking about, because I'm just saying that I don't think that people should be dating people who are problematic. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't agree with me, you need to look at yourself. If you think that people should be going, okay, to people who are racist and homophobic and fatphobic. If you don't agree with me, there's probably something wrong, actually, I think.
Because you feel that they agree with them if they date them.
Yeah, I feel like if you think it's okay to be dating someone who has shown in the past that they're very, very problematic, and by problematic I mean like phobic, whether that be fat phobic, transphobic, homophobic, racist, or whatever, then we can't, no, none of the above.
So what would you do if you're like, say this, if you had family that was like that, fat phobic and all of that?
I would be actively having conversations with them about what they do.
But what they never change. Okay. You just delete yourself from the family. Like, okay, I'm not gonna be around that family because they so evil.
It depends on who it is. You guys, I would say lots of things to give you guys second and third and fourth chances. I'm not gonna not talk to my family. Right. It's different. But
so you just
with somebody who's not just yeah. With something like that, it's like I can't get through to you. Like you are.
Some people are just set in their ways and they're just evil.
I just feel like you can't, like,
evil by nature. I'm serious.
My thing is that I've said this 3 times in this video. If you are comfortable enough to be with somebody who, no matter what your beliefs are, whether you are for the girls or not for the girls, if you are comfortable enough to be around someone who isn't for the girls, and by that I mean transphobic, homophobic, fatphobic, whatever, and you're okay with that, it means that it doesn't affect you enough. You just are, it doesn't bother you enough to be affected by it. Does that make sense? Like if you, like I just explained, I could never, be.
I think people are people. It shouldn't be no reason why somebody should take a person, don't care what you are, and just rip them to pieces.
What? Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Personality wise, whatever
right.
they.
But either way,
I don't. You shouldn't be doing that or putting your mouth on them. I just
feel like if you are gonna be, if you are gonna be dating someone, like I can't date an anti-black person. Could you date a person who's anti-black? No, you couldn't, because you're black.
Exactly.
Right. So someone who is white and who is against anti-black people, how can you turn around and date someone who's anti-black? Because the situation that you've been talking about and preaching about all this time is obviously not important enough to you because it doesn't affect you directly. That's really what it is to me.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
And it is what he is. And he said what he said.
Anyways, thank you for coming to my podcast. I won't be reading the comments, so don't even at me. Do not at me. Because I said what I said. I will see you next video too, huh? How about that?
I need to go get me a banana split.
I can't eat that. Anyways, I know, because I know half you'll be there at the next video saying whatever you have to say. So, hey y'all, no matter what you say in this video, I'll see you next time.
Next time on his video. Anyway,
I only talk about the controversial stuff on your channel.
I know you and Dalvin, but when it comes to your channel,
First of all, I should be saying stuff on my channel because my people are for the girlies. Your people are not for the girlies. I promise you that. Well, actually, let me preface that. I encounter a lot more people who are not for the girlies on this channel
because they're older.
There are a lot of people who are
because they're older.
No.
They're more mature.
No. I'm not saying people who disagree with my opinion. That's very different. I'm not gonna be mad and upset if people disagree with me. I'll be mad when people are hateful and who leave hate comments. I don't get that many on my. There's a difference. I don't get that many on my like when people disagree with me and for whatever reason, and you go and comment something. Okay, whatever. Like that was your opinion.
Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna agree with you. That I get that, and that's understanding.
But when you say things with malice in it
and evil, and some people are like that,
I just don't have those people on my channel.
Where did that come from?
I just don't have those people on my channel. I'm sorry.
Because you don't have trolls following you.
And thank you for not coming. And some people do come, and I block delete immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. and do not, because I'll be there. I'll be there, and you will get blocked, delete, and try to comment again. Do it. I dare you to make another profile too. Do it, because you'll get blocked, delete again. We'll see who is in the game.
Well, then why don't you be on my page and do it?
I can't do it. You just have too many people. You have too many hater stands.
I have too many trolls.
You have too many people who love you and hate you at the same time.
Right,
and I can't
they love me.
I only have a couple. I have enough to be like, if it doesn't bother me in the moment, I'll be like, oh, and I'll roll my eyes.
It don't bother me. When you have trolls that's been following you so many years,
okay, but
it can't not bother you because you know that there's something wrong with them mentally, really.
I mean, serious, that actually is true. So
you know something's wrong with them mentally, so you can't not get mad at them.
Which is okay. I just hope that they do seek help. Like I'm
right.
Like,
You really do think that they need to seek help, and I promise you, on everything I love, I pray for them to get help and mental help.
Mental evaluation
or take their medication.
And I feel like it does seem like we're trying right now, but sometimes I actually do feel sad when I look at like a page or a profile or whatever, and they're like leaving a hate comment, and you can click on the profile and see how many comments they put or whatever, and it's over 1,000 comments in the last 3 months that are hateful, and I'm like it's not even like, oh, like I'm being so serious. I feel bad because I'm like, how you spent so much time in the past 3 months leaving over 1,000 comments on this page.
They're miserable. They have problems, but it ain't nothing you can do.
And I honestly feel bad. Anyways, that's gonna make me tear up.
And every time, like I said, every time you sit there and you try to delete somebody, they just go make new profile. So it doesn't. You don't even waste your time. Shouldn't even waste your time.
It's just like what.
It is what, and you know who you are. You ain't got to worry about it. That's why you come over here with a smile on your face and you do you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you can do about that. You gonna have some people that are, haters or whatever, and it is what it is.
Anyways, hey to those people who are that. If I know your name,
trolls
seek help. If I recognize your profile, seek help. Seek help immediately, because I do feel bad, and that's not even trying to be funny. But anyways, yes, we'll see you guys next time.
We love y'all.
I did post a video on my page. I have a new series coming out.
Oh yeah, he has a new series because you want to say what the series about? Yeah, I don't like to talk. I think y'all think the thing about it is I don't like to share stuff that I know I got a big mouth. I'm got the biggest mouth in the family.
You do.
And when it comes down to personal stuff, I don't like to share if they tell me not to, or if it's something real personal about them, I don't share it. Because I feel that they're old enough to share their own stuff. I know some people be telling me, why don't you do this? Why don't you get after them? Why don't you tell them this? I don't tell them anything. Because
you said what? What is that?
When they be trying to tell me to tell you something, tell Dalvin something,
what they be trying to get you to tell
get after my brother, anything.
Tell
Darius to say prayer.
They said it to you?
Yes.
Oh.
And why do you say prayer before you eat? Let's talk about it. You don't want to give God thanks for the food that you have?
Don't try to act like I'm a villain.
Well, it's the truth. That's
Doesn't
what
mean
you
that I'm
say.
not grateful.
That's what we give thanks for. We give thanks because God has blessed us with some food to eat. Because there's people that don't have.
I think most of it is just I actually forget every time.
Okay, let's just say it like that. Well, there you go. So should I whoop you till you can remember it?
No.
It was a joke, y'all. It was a joke. But so what should I do to make you remember it? Like every time you sit down and eat.
Not a good form of getting what you want out of a child, I think. But that's my opinion. It's not a good form.
When will you talk about it?
We're not gonna talk about it. But
So,
I will never be whipping my kids. That's the tea on that. If you had another kid right now, would you whoop him? Do you feel like you are different now than you were?
I am. I feel that as you get mature and you get older as an adult and as a parent, there's more things you have learned, and especially me having a degree in early childhood education, I know more of how to do a child. Allow a child to listen. Because when you were born, I had different techniques to use. Mm-hmm. I learned that through school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't really a problematic child, so it wasn't really bad, Right. But you have to learn how to, But see, you want an unruly kid. Now, if you get an unruly kid, that's not dirty.
You have to figure out how to deal with the child that you have.
Yeah, you have to figure out how to deal with the child that you have at that moment.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I feel like everyone just thinks that whooping is the first thing that you need to go to. You don't.
It's true. That's what we've been taught.
Right, and I think that we should.
And I think that spanking does work sometimes. I really do. I believe in that. I believe in spanking. I really do.
Now you're about to say it with your chest, huh?
I say it with my chest. I believe in spanking. It is what it is. I'm 46 years old. I believe in spanking.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah, because you young. You Gen Zs.
I haven't had a child.
Gen Zs don't understand spanking.
I won't be spanking my child.
Okay, and if that child is unruly,
it took me one psychiatrist.
If that child look at you and say, I don't care what you say, and start kicking you and hitting you, what you gonna do?
There are many other things that you do not have.
What are you gonna do? Oh, you gonna show me that video on TikTok?
Mama, you scared of a child?
Are you gonna show me that video on TikTok?
What? Of the girl constraining her child. That child acted right at the end. You didn't see that part. Mom, there are plenty of other things that you can do.
I can do that, but I'm saying I can do that. But what if that doesn't work?
Try something else.
While she's hitting
positive reinforcement. Negative punishment. There's so many different types. Okay, there's punishment. There's positive punishment. There's negative punishment. There's reinforcement. There's positive reinforcement. There's negative reinforcement. Taking something away from them, giving something to them when they do something good.
Okay, I get
all
that.
of those things.
So all those things, if it does
you're basically training them.
If it does not work, then what?
There's so many other things. So you're telling me if it does not work, then what? I should hit them? That's what you're advocating for right now. No, I'm not saying hit them. Yeah. Scare them straight. That's the same thing. That is the same thing. Scare them straight. That is the same thing. I will give them a look. Do it one more time. And I got that look in my eye. You gonna get you can say do it one more time. I'm gonna pinch a plug in you. But you don't have to say it. I'm gonna pinch a plug in you. You don't have to say I'm pinch a plug in you. Keep on playing with me. I'm just very against. Now you think Darius, I don't even want to talk about it. But there are some totally differences between some cultural kids and other cultural kids. And they go into them stores and one culture is acting doing everything they can do. And then the other culture is like, okay, let me take you to this bathroom real quick. Take them to the bathroom, they come out and they just be like, well, the stereotype. Quiet, very well mannered. The stereotype is that POC kids are more behaved than white kids. Why? Because you think you be scared straight? I didn't get whooped. You got a whooping before, but yes. I wasn't consistently. But you didn't consider get whooped because you didn't have to. You have gotten spankings in your life. But my thing is, as you got older, yes, I did. Dalvin has gotten spankings and whoopings, whatever you want to call it, spanking, whooping, whatever. But then as they got older, we know how you guys understand. Okay, this is the rules, and if you don't abide by the rules, you can get out, kick rocks. I wasn't that crazy, but no, but Dalvin done a 180. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as what he towards us, he's done a 180 and everything, so he's different. I've always been on the right path. I don't know about all that. There's some things that you have done. Please, let's hear about it. The library books is one of them. I didn't do that.
the pencil thrown at the teacher.
Okay, I did not throw a picture of that teacher, and she actually did try it.
She did do that.
Miss Crow did try it, and I will call her out by name because she did a lot.
Darius, and she
did. She tried to give me the
attention.
attention.
She threw a pencil.
It was an eraser.
Okay, so you do.
It was an eraser.
So, and you had detention.
You try to change the story and say I threw a pencil and it almost it slit past her eye and I almost killed her. I didn't do any of that. I threw an eraser and it rolled under her desk.
You've done that?
Rolled.
Okay.
And I was in 7th grade. Come on.
No, ain't no come on.
I was in 7th grade.
So.
And I threw an eraser because me and this other boy in class.
It was devastating to get a call while I'm at work.
I called Dad, so that's embarrassing because I knew he was gonna do less than you.
I got a call while I was at work from your dad.
Okay.
And also I got a call from your teacher about your math.
Oh, that was yes. Well, that math was hard. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
What's up, my beloved?
I got a sauce. Smackalicious. 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 I got a craving for some crab legs. I want boiled eggs. I want shrimp. I'm a bougie chick. A whole mukbang. Gotta have that lemon rain. And I do everything. It's smackalicious. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Beat love, beat love, beat love 3 times. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.